We're live. What you doing? Why are you walking around?
This is all tucked in. I look like a dweeb.
Zoe tucks in her pajamas.
I don't tuck in my pajamas.
She's a pajama tucker. I'm telling everybody.
No, you're not. Hello, guys. So that way we're both. I gotta get nice and close to you.
You got me filtered so I look good.
Obviously, Mom. Nothing but the best for you.
Here we go.
Hello, guys. What? I don't care.
God, you're sticking out.
It's a fashion trend. I'm setting a trend. Would you like me to fix it? Are you embarrassed for me?
Nope. I like it.
I wonder if I can do that.
And do what?
Hold on. I'm making sure my comments are turned on. Yeah, just go. But I wonder if I can go on my laptop and then go on my live and then
All the comments.
yeah, so that way they're bigger. So. I think that will work. It's loading. Interesting.
It's interesting because I just did this. I felt very compelled to do that tonight for whatever reason.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
Definitely an interesting read here.
Someone I was on my break last night, and someone commented, I'm getting the names Amy, Anthony, and Steve.
That's weird.
And then she was talking about Nana and oatmeal raisin cookies with a dash of cinnamon.
Nana didn't really make that. Cookies, oatmeal cookies. I don't know where that
I don't know.
from.
It was like a dash, like she kept saying a dash of cinnamon, but then she was like, did she have a lot of daughters?
That would be my grandma.
That'd be Nana, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
what
mean,
dash
she
of
could have got
cinnamon would be.
something weird, but I just thought
Yeah.
it was weird because we got Amy, Steve, and Anthony.
That is weird. About you? She was reading it?
No, we were just talking about like reading people and like how to
Mhm.
focus, and then someone just commented, I'm getting the names Amy, Anthony, and Steve.
So weird.
That's what I thought. Look how close it is to loading. What if I refresh it? It's getting there. Don't you worry.
Mm.
We might have to just read off this little thing.
How to read those little ones?
Yeah, I think so. But look, it pops against the black.
I see.
See? Alrighty, guys. So, I guess we'll get started.
Alright.
I'll say my little spiel, but you don't have to
Alright.
if you need to leave.
I might make some teas with.
Ooh, you making tea? What kind of tea?
I don't know. I'm just mixing it up right now.
Ooh. Alrighty, guys. So, my mom is here. She's just making some tea right now.
I'll be blowing myself.
Well, would you like me to lie and say you're making coffee?
I'm glad I didn't go with pooping.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Okay, so my mom is here. She's just stepped over there. Does that make you feel better?
That's
Okay. Oh, Jen's here. That chick, Jen, that you were talking about.
I don't know.
She just popped. She was the chick that you were saying, that was talking to you about my readings. And you were with the stepdad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So, yeah. Alright, so my mom's here. She just stepped out of the camera. So I'm gonna go through my little spiel while she's doing her thing. So these are how my readings work. Same thing with my mom. We just go by who we're drawn to. Does that sound good for you? Like how we did last time? They let you know? Alright, readings are completely free. Gifting and donating to my Venmo is completely optional. It's not necessary. I'm a broke college kid, so I appreciate everything that I can get, but they're not necessary. They're completely optional. It's called donations, Mom.
Hey,
You want me to give you 50%?
no, I'm good.
Cool. So, just please be respectful in the comments, guys. We really, really appreciate it. Also, when someone is getting a reading, please do not ask for a reading during a reading because the comments go too fast, and my mom's got old eyes, so she can't see, and she doesn't have a reader today.
I don't know where we were.
Oh,
Rude.
you're about to wear some readers. You smacked me, I got video evidence.
They won't tell.
So my mom, you would describe yourself as like a psychic medium.
Yeah, intuitive.
Yeah, intuitive medium is what my mom is. Hey Chaos, how you doing? Yep, we're gonna read people. My mom just stepped out of camera for a second, so I was going through my little spiel.
You can start.
I can start.
I feel like you're already drawn to someone, so we'll start.
I haven't been reading any of that comment. Alright, so I guess we're gonna start. I lost it. Oh no. I lost it. Okay. Miranda Love 212. You still in here? Miranda, did you lose a grandpa? Or grandfather? Could not be for you, but... And yes. Okay. Holy cow. No, Miranda, last year, I asked her if she lost her grandpa, and she said, yeah, last year. Then she also asked, well, I can see you next month.
Can you see what next month? What did you say? You went by
Conceive.
Oh.
She's asking for fertility. But I was feeling grandpa coming through.
What was with her grandpa, like the knuckles? Something with I feel like my knuckles, like they ache, like arthritis in his hands or something, like knuckle, like there's something with the knuckles I'm feeling.
Is there something with your grandpa's knuckles? So my mom's feeling like arthritis or something.
I feel like, I don't know if he did stuff with his hands, but I feel like a lot of arthritis pain, like in like knuckles.
Like worker hands?
Yeah.
That's what
Little
I was
bit.
hearing, like worker hands.
Yeah. But specifically like in the joints, like, or like had some type of arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, like.
He lost an arm. is her. Alright. Oh,
Well, what'd you do?
I didn't do nothing. He lost an arm.
So, yeah, this is something with the knuckles, though. I really feel it across the knuckles. This is something different.
And yes, very hard worker.
I don't know what's with the knuckles.
I'm getting like punched. Like, did he like punching stuff?
I don't know. There's a little lady with him. She's small stature, small lady.
Can you hear my mom? Or should I speak up? Miranda Love.
That's what?
My grandma was short.
Okay, yeah, he's with a tiny woman. Like, she's tiny, small. And there's still something with the knuckles. I'm still feeling like something about knuckles or his knuckles. Something with knuckles is going on.
I keep really feeling like he punched something. Like,
Maybe.
Like, did he punch something? Like, or did he like punch things? Like, I don't know. He keeps saying like punch. She passed away in 2012, and my grandpa passed in 2019.
The grandma, like, her grandma feels very, like, almost like reserved, shy, timid. Like, she doesn't seem like she was very.
He had bad. He was a very gentle person. My grandpa used to flick us with his knuckles. LOL, maybe her grandpa did the same. I'm guessing it wasn't the punching thing, because he had bad. He was a very gentle person.
Yeah, I don't feel like he was like. I don't feel like not like that at all. I
Like,
don't get that energy.
I'm getting
at
like
all.
old school. Bad arthritis, however you spell that, LOL.
Yeah, I feel like something really
Yeah.
ached, and I'm feeling it in my knuckles. He's with her grandma, because he's with this tiny woman. She feels like she was very like shy, timid, like very soft spoken in life is kind of what I'm getting from her.
You guys are giving me cold chills.
Like she was like I'm like feeling like she's like, oh my gosh, like almost like, can I say hello? Like she's very like reminds me like if there was a party, she was like the host. Like she did everything. Like she was a really good like hostess, and like just took care of things. Polite, kind, gentle, but like shy or timid. She wasn't boisterous at all.
They're finally together. I'm so glad I came here, and yes, she was.
Yeah, and I don't feel like he was like a big bold person either. I don't feel either one of them were this way. That they both were softer people, softer spoken.
She was outspoken. But she always made dinner and so loving. And yes, you guys are nailing it on the head.
Yeah, like she would. I mean, yeah, I agree. Like I feel like she would tell you, but she didn't. She was quiet. Like just like some of. I feel like sometimes she held her tongue.
Yeah.
Is there something like with a locket or a necklace? Like I'm feeling like some type of jewelry around a neck. Like somebody has this. And it makes her very happy. Like she's thrilled, kind of.
This was old.
Who? What?
This was old. This wasn't what you asked. I'm literally wearing her necklace right now.
Yeah, she's talking about a necklace, so that's what she's validating for you. But yes, there's like this necklace that it makes her like, it brings her a lot of happiness and peace, and like to see you wearing it and having it and enjoying it. So yeah, I think she's just kind of validating, hey, I see you. I feel like there's a male that's going through some stuff, like it's a brother or a son. Like there's a younger male, it feels like, that he's kind of going through some stuff right now. And I feel like she's saying he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. Just don't worry about that. He's just going to be okay.
I'm crying. Gotta get her tea.
There's something with this younger male that it just kind of feels like he's a little off the beaten path, a little off path, but he's gonna be okay. But she's like, he's gonna be okay.
Yeah. She just said that this younger male is a little bit off the beaten path right now, kind of like, but your grandma's saying he'll be okay.
Like not to worry about it. Like, don't.
My uncle is in prison. Maybe that's what she's talking about. I've been worried about it.
Yeah, she's like saying, don't worry about it. Like he's gonna be all right. Just don't worry about that.
Yeah, she's saying it'll be okay. I don't know if you heard her, but.
Do you want tea?
No, I'm okay. I got my lemonade. See you later.
I have to put my tea bag on that. Otherwise it gets too yucky.
Yes, I can hear her. Oh, out loud. Does my sister come through?
Why do I feel like Daryl couldn't breathe? I feel like that she had struggles like breathing in the end. Like she had something with not being able to breathe. Like, I don't know what that's about. Had a hard time breathing, like asphyxiation or something.
I've been having lower back pain for the past couple minutes. I don't know what that's about with you. Like right in my lower back, like it just feels stiff. Could be my own weird pain, but car crash. Grandma couldn't breathe.
Is that the one that said
Yeah.
breathing? Yeah, I felt like she couldn't breathe in the end. Like she couldn't.
My sister passed in a car crash. Then her grandma couldn't breathe.
So your grandma couldn't breathe and your sister passed in a car crash. But they're both passed.
It could have been what I was getting with the punch, the car crash. Because I kept feeling like a punch, like hit something, punch, hit something, like they hit something. Yes.
Okay. They're together on the other side. They come together. And it's kind of funny, like your grandma's like, yep, I just swooped in and picked her up. Like it's just like I just came and got her. I just swooped in. Um, your sister says you worried that she suffered. She didn't. She didn't suffer at all. It was just boom, gone. Like she didn't feel anything. And I feel like that's like a concern. Like you're worried that she suffered, but she really didn't. Antonio. No, this is not the same people. This is a different person. This is a different family. Is that what they're asking?
So it's the
This is
same
not the same.
girl whose grandpa.
This isn't the
Okay.
grandma and grandpa. I don't feel like this is somebody else, isn't it? I don't feel
Well,
like they're the same. I feel like they're separate. Was it the same person?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
I'm so
Miranda.
confused. I need to pay
Miranda
attention
Love.
better.
Yeah, Miranda Love. Her grandma couldn't breathe. Her sister died in the car crash, but her grandpa came through.
And the
to
grandma,
me,
okay.
And the grandma. It's Miranda Love 212.
Okay. Oh, there's so many people. I'm sorry.
That person. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like the grandma, like I swooped in and got her. Like I just swooped in and got her. But yeah, your sister, does somebody worry about that she suffered or that she was suffering or something happened? Did she say she's out? So that can't be selfish, I'm out.
No. Oh, it's someone else. I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't suffer. So she's saying I didn't suffer. Like not to worry about that. She didn't suffer.
worries. I do worry, so she worries.
Yeah, she didn't suffer. Not at all. Mm-mm. Yeah, she keeps saying I didn't suffer. Really, I didn't suffer.
I feel like I'm not.
Almost like you don't want to believe her, but she didn't suffer. And then it's like your grandma came in, she's like I swooped up I just swooped her right up. Like it's kind of funny how your grandma's relating that. Like I just swooped her right up. She keeps saying, and that your grandma wouldn't have allowed her to suffer. And she's like your grandma saying, I wouldn't let her do that. I wouldn't let that happen. So your grandma she wouldn't have let her suffer. So she didn't suffer at all. And they are together on the other side.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I don't know if that's with her or not.
I don't know. It could be somebody else.
It could be somebody else. Miranda, do you feel like you're gonna throw up? Like,
Who's got the vomit?
who's got the vomit? It's like I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like I feel like in my throat. It's like that throat throw up,
Ew, that's gross.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying to get people to let me know. Been nauseous all day. She was asking if she was pregnant or she would conceive. That could be what I'm feeling.
I do feel like there's a baby not far off.
So weird of having you guys been nauseous all day. Yeah, like I feel like it's like in my throat. Like I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm not super good with fertility.
not.
But I do feel like there's a baby coming. I do feel like I really feel like a little boy.
I was feeling
I
that too.
feel like there's a little boy waiting to come in. I can't say that you're pregnant now or when you'll be pregnant, but I do sense there's this little boy that's waiting to come in. And that I would say it's probably in the near future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as I said that, I don't feel nauseous anymore. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
And your family on the other side is like, of course we're going to be there. Of course we're going to see it. Of course we're going to know him. Like it feels like you're like, well, I wonder if my sister and my family are going to know. Of course.
It'll be the first. I was wondering if I'll conceive next month. Oh my God, that's what I wanted. It will be the first boy. So she wanted a boy.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like there's a little boy
That's
waiting.
so exciting. Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as I said that, it
went away.
went away. Yep.
Usually once you say it, it'll go away. It validates.
Well, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna throw up. Yeah. I don't feel anything with her anymore, though.
No, I feel like they're stepping away.
That's Jen. I don't know if you're feeling anything with her.
Jen. Do you say hi to her? Or is she kind of quiet? There's a lot around her.
Hey, Jen, my mom's getting some stuff with you.
There's a lot around her.
Mm-hmm. All right, if you're not Jen, stop commenting. No problem, Miranda. I'm glad that resonated with you.
What?
Jen. Miranda said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Jen, I was wondering
Does she have a question or she just...
if you felt something.
I do. You carry a lot. A lot. Ugh. Like, they're showing me like you're carrying these like you're going on a trip and you have all these suitcases and you have suitcases everywhere and you're a backpack, like you're just weighted down, like there's just so much heaviness in you.
All right, guys, this reading is for Jen. So if you are not Jen, please hold all comments about getting a reading during a reading. We would really appreciate it.
There's just, oh my God, the heaviness that you carry, honey. Ugh.
Yes. You can see it has a little moderator.
Okay.
So you see her.
Yeah. There's a lot of anger. Like you're holding all this anger. There's all this. Oh.
I have a lot of traumatic experiences.
Yeah, yeah. And you're angry. Like really angry.
That's what I felt when I read her. A lot of anger.
Like I'd almost say rage.
I hold a lot of people's stuff.
Yep, you gotta let it go. And you're gonna have to stop doing that because it's not good for you. It's not good for you.
But I don't like to be angry.
Yeah, I don't even know if you realize that you're angry. I think you just think it's hurt and depression and
yeah, she holds
like
it in.
there's like you don't really show people that you feel this.
It's like a duck.
And there's trauma. Like there's trauma that happened. There's 2 males. Who are the 2 males? And it's weird because my guy just did he just pushed him back. So something with these males. There's these 2 males that he's like, mm-mm.
I don't think I'm angry. I feel sad. That's what happened with my guides when I read her. They locked him in a room, stepdad and his father.
Those weren't good men. They weren't good men.
I was abused for a long time.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that. It's personal, so I kind of always get leery, and especially in an open forum, that I don't want to say too much that might embarrass somebody or offend them or make them uncomfortable. But they weren't good men.
Mm. Yeah. I was crying when I read her. I was crying the whole night after I read her. I'm okay now.
I feel like you wonder if you're really ever going to find like real happiness and joy in life. Like there's like this question about, will I ever really feel true happiness, true joy, true...
Did my mom know?
I think so. I think she suspected. I think she did.
Yeah, because I'm seeing Joanne's mom. Because she asked you.
Yeah, I feel like she had suspicions. She knew something wasn't right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think she knew something wasn't right. I don't know if she knew to the extent that things were going on, I'm trying to be respectful to your privacy, but I think she knew something was not right.
Probably.
I think for a lot of them, unfortunately, I think for a lot of them. What happened like when you were 5 or 6? Something like went on when you were 5 and 6, and I feel like that tipped her off. Like something happened, and she was like, oh, and like kind of put things together. That's like when she kind of started to suspect and know. I feel like there was something that happened during that time.
I feel like grandma. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a grandma coming through.
Yeah, I'm trying to be very respectful because there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you're questioning, like my guides are talking about, like that you question what happened to these men. Where are they? Are they paying for what they did? I guess is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, there was something when you were young that it tipped your mom off, and from that time forward, she kind of suspected something might be happening.
She's open with this.
But yeah, I feel like you have a lot of unresolved, but
she questions that all the time. What happened to them?
It's very weird because I'm not getting like, I don't feel like they're in heaven, but I don't know that I feel that they went to the other place either. I feel like they're like in this limbo, really. I don't really feel them in either spot. So I almost feel like there's a limbo that they're in. but I don't really understand why they would be there. So I'm reaching out to try to figure this out because they don't really feel like they're in either place.
Yeah, I have always felt that I don't feel like they're in a good place.
No, I don't feel like limbo's not good.
Like it's not a good.
No.
Are they stuck?
I feel like maybe they're stuck. That's exactly. But I don't think they're stuck by their own will. I think they're stuck. Like somebody
put there.
They were put there.
But it's not a good place. It's not a happy place. It's not a peaceful place. Wish I could have gotten a sorry.
Oh, honey. You're never going to hear those words. I'm sorry to say that. You're just never going to hear I'm sorry. I don't know that they ever felt remorse, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't think they ever felt remorse. I don't know that... I don't know if they felt what they did was wrong or they didn't care that it was wrong. It's a very...
Or closure.
Were they not, was one of them not mentally quite right? Because it feels like one of them was off. Like, I feel like mentally one of them was off.
I feel like it was the dad, the grandpa. I don't think so. I feel like it was the grandpa, which had traveled on.
One of them, I just, kind of touching into their energy. It just doesn't feel right. Like, something feels off with it.
My stepdad, for sure.
Yeah, somebody just doesn't feel right. It feels like there was something off with them. He beat my mom. Yeah, he doesn't feel right.
I see the same image over and over and over again with her, but I don't want to say it. I don't know if you're seeing the same image pop up over and over and over again every time I read her. Alcohol.
No, I don't see that. I'm not getting alcohol. What do you see?
I see her oh, please say, I'm seeing you strapped on a bed. Like someone's choking me on the bed. But I didn't want to, but it's come up over and over and over again every time I read you.
There was force.
It was force, and I feel
these
someone's
were not good men. They were not
holding
good.
my neck.
No, they were not.
And I'm
good
little. And I haven't said it because I don't want to. That happened a lot. Yeah, because every time I see her comments, I just don't want to say it because I'm like, but I keep seeing that image over and over and over again. Like someone's holding my hands while another is doing something else with the neck.
I feel like your guys are stepping forward and asking about healing. How you're healing yourself, what you're doing to heal yourself. Because I feel like there's not going to be closure for you for this. That somehow you're going to have to find some closure.
Both of them.
And unfortunately, these two men that did this are not here anymore. So there's not a criminal closure like we would have here in our physical world. But a way for you to have, I feel like I need to help you heal, is what they're saying, to help you heal.
What I got last time was physical stuff, like get a bat and go to the batting cage or something. I don't physical stuff. To get the anger out.
I don't know. I feel like there's anger. I don't feel like anger stuff right now. I'm not feeling that at all.
I'm going through therapy and I wish I would have had that.
Yeah, I feel like you... do you journal about this? Like I can see, like they're showing me writing, like journaling. Do you journal about it? Because I feel like that could be very healing to you. And that journaling for this, that might help.
He went to jail for 6 months for all those years. I'm writing a book.
That's where I'm seeing the writing. Because I'm like, I keep seeing writing. I feel like that's going to help you. I feel like telling your story and goosebumps, like giving the world your story is going to be very healing for you, and knowing that you're helping other people tell their stories and come forward. And
20 pages.
Look at you go. I almost even see you speaking about this. Like, I feel like this will be something that, as horrible as I'm struggling because I don't want things to come out wrong. As horrible as to say that this is part of your life path, that this experience was part of what was meant to happen to you in life, I feel like really this is part of your path, that it wasn't the abuse that was the path. It was you as a healer is your path, to help others heal by helping them, because through your experiences. Does that make any sense? Because I feel like there's like this healer part of you that needs to come forth in this.
I wish I could be their friend. Then earlier she said that she cares a lot about people.
Yeah, I feel like with this book, this is gonna open doors that you can help heal other people through counseling or through like public speaking or telling your story, to like abused, battered women that have gone through similar things. That I feel like this is going to be, like they're saying like what happened to you, and I don't want to I'm sorry, I worry about offending people, so that I don't want you to think what happened to you is minimal or should be dismissed, but truly your path is telling your story and helping others and being a healer to these other people, because your soul is like, it's a healer. Like you are like just this kindness in you that it breaks my heart to think like these men that this happened to you. And my guide is stepping forward and saying it had to happen. It had to happen because that's how it had to happen to put her on her path and for her to do what she's meant to do here in this world. And I'm like, but that was horrible what happened to her. Like that shouldn't happen to somebody. Like, my human brain is saying that that's not right. And, as humans, we seek justice. We're like, no, that's not right. They should go to jail. This should happen. This should never be like this. But my guide is saying, no, that was what had to happen for her to be on her path.
Yeah, she said she wanted to go to counseling earlier.
So I don't know, like, if that makes any sense to you, but it's like, not that I would wish that on anybody, and I wouldn't wish it on any child by any means. I have 3 kids. I'm a mom. I God help anybody that ever touched my kid, right? All the moms out there, you know what I'm talking about. But you're going to be such an inspiration and such a help to so many other people that you touch. And your story is going to help you be better at that and touch them and reach people in many, many, many ways. Like this is, I don't want to say it's a good thing or anything like that, because it's not. It's terrible and horrific. Exactly, you wouldn't be who you are today. And I feel like you are just now starting to tip like touch the tip of the iceberg. Like you are going to go on to do great things, and you are going to help so many people. I do feel like that is part of your life path, and that's part of your life journey, is that you will go on to help these people and help others through your experience and through your story. So I would tell you, don't feel they got away with it. They didn't. I'll tell you that they didn't, because where they're at it's not good. But you are going to be in a better place. I really feel like you're going to be in a better place.
Yeah, I'm seeing like high schools, middle schools, like where she goes and she talks about.
Oh, you're going to be a great mom one day.
I'm trying to adopt.
Yeah, you're going to be a good mom. I do see you with kids. I think you'll have some kids.
I want to be a mom and take care of kids.
Yeah, and I like I said, I keep getting like you're gonna go on this path to help kids and help other people that have gone through what you have gone through.
We're trying to adopt.
Well, I'm sending you every blessing that you guys receive some children, because I think you'd be a good mom.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see.
You're weird.
Who's weird? What?
I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and I love them so much.
Yeah. You have a very kind soul. It's very, very kind. Don't get lost in what happened, and like stay focused on what's ahead of you. Like they're telling me, like, stop looking in the rear view mirror. Like put your eyes on the road ahead. Not to dismiss, like I said, not to dismiss what happened to you, because I don't, but don't, look forward. Don't keep looking back.
She said, I'm trying not to think about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to look back.
No, and I think there's going to be a lot of bright things in your future that, that'll help you with it. I really do. I feel like you're going to find some purposes that you didn't even realize are there. I think things are lining up, and things are, you got some people on the other side working for you.
I appreciate that. Shake it out.
A little bit, yeah. There was a lot of energy with that.
Yep. Oh. That's why I gave it all to you.
Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you.
I wasn't sure that. I read her once, you read her once. There we go. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, that thing's a bust.
What is all that going on? I'm so confused by all this.
So, these are the comments, and they're just commenting. And if you see one, you can scroll up, and it stops it like that. It's like a giant group message. Think about it that way. Then you can flick it up, and I'll show you all the new ones.
Is your grandma a guardian angel? Often our loved ones are not our guardian angels. Very rarely, unless they're gone before we come in. But very rarely, they're not like a guardian angel. They're with us, and they stick by us, and they protect us, and they help maybe guide us and nudge us and push us. But they're not really our guardian angels.
Sort of like
at least not in my experience. I've not seen that too much.
like I always say, like a soul support team. Like you have a whole
Yeah.
team behind you of spirit guides, angels, people that passed
Oh,
on.
gosh.
You have a whole team.
They're going so fast. Like,
You need dad's readers.
I don't need readers.
Trying to see if I can.
I'm just trying to, looking to see if there's somebody that just, usually somebody connects.
I'm trying to get it to go on my laptop because it worked when I was at Anthony's.
Anthony broke it.
Anthony did break it. No, I have one on his computer and then one on my phone.
Is there somebody that has a Neil that's passed away? Neil or Nell? Neil keeps coming.
All right, only comment if you resonate, guys.
Like there's so many.
Yeah, you gotta be stern. Daniel.
Even like Neil Strong.
Nelly. All right, only comment if you're resonating with Neil.
What is that?
Stephanie Lawson. Neil.
Okay,
Stephanie Lawson.
Stephanie Lawson, Neil. What, like, I feel like head pain with him. Like, something happened with his head. Was there a head trauma?
Uncle Neil was only 30 when he passed.
I feel like this person had like a head trauma. Like something happened when he passed away. It was not expected. It was unexpected, like an accident or some kind of trauma.
All right,
And he's like he's kind of loud. He's like, yeah, and I passed away and boom! Like I was gone. Like he's loud.
calm down there, Kimosabi.
Well, this guy's he's rowdy. Like, man, boom, I was gone. Like, oh my gosh.
Musician. Steph. This is the person. She said musician.
He wants to talk about how he passed away.
He had an aneurysm.
He had an aneurysm. So that makes sense with the head. Like what happened in the head trauma. Okay.
That was Kay Wentworth.
Like, there's something with his head. Like something in his brain. Yeah. Like his boom. And like, man, I was gone.
Only comment if you're resonating, guys. On Neil with the head trauma was very loud.
Who was this? Who is this guy belong to?
Kay Wentworth, brain aneurysm.
Last warning meeting will begin.
Yeah, she's on a roll. She's been on a roll lately.
Mission. Yeah, this guy's like Neil and something with his head, and it was sudden. He was like just gone, and I feel like people were shocked, and nobody knew.
Middle name is Neil. That's the brain aneurysm. Getting a pain in my shoulder.
Truck's accident while working.
Yes, very shocked. Lucky baby. His name was Nat, though.
It could be. Names are tough on the other side to come sometimes. This guy wore a pinky ring, something like with his finger, like his pinky. I've seen like a pinky ring.
Boyfriend's Uncle Neil, he passed away. Now my boyfriend was gone too. Nick.
What's with the pinky ring? Was your boyfriend? Were you guys gonna get married? Or was he going to ask you and you didn't know? Like, or showing me a ring on a pinky finger.
Yeah, I'm seeing the left hand, so that makes sense.
I think you're talking about Nat.
Ring a couple years ago. Past. I found it recently and it doesn't fit.
What's this one here? I think it's this lady.
Elena Marie, 716.
He did plan to work more, to plan to ask. I don't know much about his Uncle Neil, though. I think he was looking to get married, yeah. So they're showing me this ring, and it's like a diamond ring on a pinky finger.
Elena, that's what we were looking at.
Loved holding. Is this the same person that had the boyfriend that passed away? That's
No. So it was
there's too many people. Sorry guys. I'm trying to figure out who he belongs to.
Elena Marie 716, that was the person. So Elena Marie is who had the boyfriend. Oh. I wouldn't have known his uncle though. My boyfriend's name isn't Neil. That's just his uncle.
And it could be his uncle bringing him forward. It could be his uncle bringing him through. But Neil seems like he was a loud guy. This guy feels like he was kind of loud and crazy. I don't know if people ever told stories about him, like, oh, he was always like loud and crazy, or everyone knew when Uncle Neil walked in the room type thing. Because I do feel like there's another male with him, and I'm seeing like a ring on a pinky finger.
I keep getting the nerdy looking. LOL. He was his favorite uncle, and my boyfriend was loud, so I could believe it.
All right, because I feel like the uncle he's in front, he's stepping in front of him, and he's like, I'm gonna tell you about my story first. What's with the boyfriend? I feel like you were trying to get there, but you didn't get there. I feel like you were trying to get there, but you couldn't get there. You couldn't get there in time, or if that makes sense. I feel like
Timing was off. Mm-hmm.
Is that the same person?
Yes, we were planning a future.
But when he passed away, what happened with that? I feel like somebody was trying to get to him but couldn't get to him. Like they were trying to get there, but they couldn't get there. They didn't get there in time, is what it keeps, like I keep hearing. They didn't get there in time. They didn't get there in time. Was that you? Or was somebody else trying to get there? Like I feel like somebody didn't make it, or someone didn't get there in time, because he keeps saying that over and over. They didn't get there again. They didn't get there in time. They didn't get there in time. Or they're feeling like they didn't get there in time.
Still a mystery. He's only been gone for almost 2 months. I wasn't home and found him on my bathroom floor.
I don't know who this person is. I don't know he belongs to her. Oh, who do you belong to? Feels like there was an accident and that somebody didn't get there in time. He's like, they didn't get there in time.
Was it the ambulance?
I don't know. It's like an accident happened and they didn't get there in time. Like somebody didn't get there in time. It was an accident. He keeps saying it was an accident. They didn't get there in time. Does that resonate with you? Like your boyfriend who passed away on the bathroom floor? Like, is there suspicion about what happened? Because he's saying it was an accident. They didn't get there in time.
He's gonna cast a spell on us. We're just trying to figure out who this person belongs to.
I think it's her. I think it's her boyfriend. I feel like he
I'm
belongs
still
to her.
in between. He was a recovering addict. Just hoping it wasn't drugs. He could have slipped and fell. Accident.
I don't think he felt like he was going to die. I don't think he thought he was going to pass away. Because he's saying they didn't get there in time. And I almost feel like he stood there outside of his body. Like, what happened? What, am I dead? Like, he didn't know what happened. And I think somebody knows what happened. I think somebody knows. They know what they did. Somebody gave him the drugs. Oh. See, sometimes I don't like them. Did they suspect that somebody else was there with him when all this happened? Was there a suspicion that somebody else might have been there with him? Hi, Crystal. Because I really think somebody else was there. That's why I'm asking that. You see that? You getting a clear picture of what I'm seeing now?
Yep. Making sense why you're asking. It's like an oh shit moment.
I don't see her anymore.
Elena, are you still in here? Sometimes it's weird how sometimes like it doesn't let you comment. So just wait a minute.
Does that any of that make sense? Like there's like thoughts that maybe somebody else was there, or
Yes. I feel like this is Elena.
mm-hmm.
All right, Elena, can you just comment something? I don't know if your comments are going through. Just comment like something so we can see you. There's Jason. Or Jay.
Hey Jay.
There she is. I don't think so. The doors were locked. I'm not sure how they would have left. Someone have a key?
Yeah, I really feel like somebody knows more than they're saying.
I feel like he knew them. I don't feel like it was like
And I don't know like if they came and brought him drugs and left, or if he overdosed when they were there and they left. But I feel like somebody knew what was going on. Somebody knew. And they're not coming forward, is what I'm getting. They're not coming forward.
I feel that way about his father.
Like somebody came and knew, either brought him the drugs or knew he was doing drugs there. And I almost feel like they brought him the drugs, is what I'm kind of seeing. Yeah, I'm up late, Kyle. You know that. This is way past my bedtime.
He had a late call from his father, and that was strange.
Yeah, there's more to his story. And he shows me himself like outside of his body going, oh my gosh, I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Like he didn't really realize what happened right away. And I feel like he does step forward and apologize for that. Like he apologizes for not keeping his promises, is what he's saying. I know I didn't keep my promises, is what he's saying. But it feels like it had to be this way for you to have a fuller life. That he's like saying that you knew things were never going to really work between us. Like you kind of knew that the relationship would always be doomed, that it wasn't ever going to be really good. Does that make sense? And that it's like it had to be this way, is what he keeps saying. It just had to be this way. And I feel like he'll be, watch is always a creepy word to me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And that he's always going to be with you, just not here. And that now you can go and have a fulfilled life more so, and follow your path and not worry about him. Because it seems like you kind of took care of him and tried to keep him on the straight and narrow a lot. Like, I feel like a lot of tears happened where you were just begging him, like, why can't you just stop? Why can't you just stop? Begging him to stop.
Yeah.
And that he's saying, like, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. And it had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you. This was his journey. This was his path. And I don't feel like he meant for what happened to happen. I think it kind of surprised him too. But now being passed away and being on the other side and seeing clearly the picture for you, he understands why it had to be this way. And that, you know, for you to go forward and have a happy life and find your love again and move forward. I feel like he comes up behind you, like on your neck. Like, do you ever feel like where, you know, like where my husband sometimes, if he comes up behind me and he puts his like head into my neck, like I feel that. So I don't know if he he's still doing that, and he did that in life as well. But I'm feeling like he does that. Like he comes like up behind you a lot.
Sometimes I do feel a presence.
Yeah, he's there. He does come and see you. And like I said, I feel like it's like on your, like I keep wanting to touch like my neck area back here. Like if he come, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if it's like kissing or he like comes and smells you. And I feel like this was something maybe he did in life too. That this was not like, this is just kind of something he did.
It comes up behind you and like.
Yeah.
Like when he comes up behind you and he kind of like goes like this into your neck.
Yeah.
With his face.
There's something there. Yeah, I feel like he did that. That he did this in life. It was just something that he kind of did. And I think he's just trying to validate for you, honestly. I think that's what this is about. Mm.
Something. So I do believe it could be.
Yeah, maybe just like pay attention to that, because I feel like he comes up behind you and he puts his like he snuggles into your neck. Like I do feel like he's there, he's doing this. Like, yeah. Sorry guys, sometimes there's like a lag on the side here that we don't get. You know, we're waiting for responses too, just to make sure that we're understanding things correctly. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to interpret and translate what we're seeing or hearing.
And too, sometimes TikTok's weird, it doesn't send the message. Or like it, I don't really know. We did sleep like that, so it's very possible.
Pay attention to that and just kind of notice things like that, because I do feel like he's still doing that. What's with church bells? Oh my gosh, now I hear church bells. Okay. Well, this is somebody new. This is somebody that's bringing church bells in.
Yeah. Right before you said that, I felt like my head was about to explode. Like I don't know if that's with this person, but like I feel like my
somebody's stepping in and they're bringing like really loud church bells. So who has somebody about church bells? Like just this loud ding dong, like it's super super loud.
Yeah, like I feel like my head, like my brain is swelling. It's internal. Like right before you said that.
Like was this person like a pastor or a priest or
a choir singer?
Something to do with religion? Like this person, I feel like there was a lot of religion around them, and very like old school, traditional, like old Baptist type religion.
I almost feel like they sang in a choir or something.
It could be.
Oh, I'm hearing like singing, but like it's like church singing, like a church choir. But it could just be like their church.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hearing like church, like singing.
I'm asking, like looking for more, trying to see more. very proper, very like this person when they went to church, they were in their Sunday best, like they to the T. Like they did not go to church unless they were like to the T.
Like an old woman is what I'm seeing. An older woman.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a woman. An old lady. Like she's got like the classic old lady church going type.
Yeah, it's a female, whoever this is, she's female. She comes forward, she's got a very like the hat, the whole get up. The church bells are going, like church was her, like this was social for her. I don't even know if it was religion, but like she walked into church and people knew who she was. Is that what you're vibing with?
Yeah.
Southern Baptist. That could be my grandma, Southern Baptist. Yeah, that's how this person feels, like a Southern Baptist.
That's what I was just about to say. Like she feels very Southern, like country.
Hey, this is like hats,
Southern.
like the big like I would call them a derby hat, but that's not what it was. She's like it was a church hat.
Yeah, but like the big derby.
Like these, like she had like these were her
like
church
gloves.
clothes. Like like I had my church clothes. Like these are my church clothes. This is like she didn't wear her church clothes to go to the grocery store. Like church clothes were church. Does that resonate with anybody? And I feel like there's a porch swing. Like I could see her like on a porch
like an
swing.
old house.
Yeah.
Like an old Southern house.
Yeah.
Like just like that classic old Southern house.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very Southern.
Yep.
I see like a white house. I don't know if you're like a white old Southern house
Here's this person is like, yes.
with a big porch. I'm seeing like a bit like a wraparound porch, like a big white porch.
Yeah, it's like almost out of a movie. It's kind of
That's
funny.
I'm trying.
It's like a movie.
Like I keep thinking of The Help.
Yeah.
Like that old Southern
Yeah,
hospitality. Like I keep seeing that movie.
I think it's this person here. I'm thinking that might be her. 100%.
AHX2 Mama.
Who is this lady? And
Is this your mom?
she's like no business, man. She's like, she didn't come here to preach. She's like, no one's business, man. I'm like, and she was very, very, very active in the church. Like I felt like she was like the church butterfly. Like she was in these groups and did all this stuff with the church and
like the fundraisers, the everything.
yeah, like she's doing the leading up the bake sales.
Like
she was like, I did it all.
My great aunt, I was very close with her. Like she ran that church. Like she, like I feel like she's kind of saying like I ran that church.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, and everybody knows that I ran that church, Red Hat Society.
I don't know. I'm feeling that like she was this was all church.
She's got some swag.
This person's
to
not
her.
alive. This person is they're passed over.
She's got some swag.
But
to
she
her.
is still showing up in her church clothes. Let me tell you, friends.
She was a leader of her Red Hat chapter, very social.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the red hat, Jazz. At least she's not presenting red hat to me. She's presenting her church clothes in her church.
What is Red Hat?
It's like a women's group. That they do.
Yeah, I keep seeing church in a big white, like something out of a movie. Like a big white porch, Southern old house. She keeps showing me that. I see like white gloves, like the very proper, like 1950s.
And I feel she's been passed away a little while. I don't think that this is somebody who's recently deceased. I feel like this is someone that probably has been gone for a while. And that, like I'm seeing like a little girl with pigtails around her. Like she's showing me this little girl with pigtails. And I'm seeing like a dress from probably like the 70s, 80s. This little girl's wearing.
She lived
So-
in
This is somebody who's older.
White.
This is someone's grandma, I think.
White, I think it's farmhouse with my great grandparents and loved sitting on the porch swing.
Yeah, she's not showing me the red hat. I'm not getting that at all. That's not to say that she wasn't part of that organization, but I don't know that that's not what she's presenting.
Like, she's kind of saying, yeah, to me, like, she's like, yeah. Like, that's not what, like, defined her. Like, that wasn't the most important thing. She's a great deal older than me.
Yeah, this lady, like, she's showing me whoever she's here for. Like, I'm seeing her as an older woman. Like, she's not young. And then I'm seeing this young girl with her, probably 7 or 8 years old, going to church.
Almost
like she's going to take you to church. If you come to her house and it's Sunday, you're going to church.
Almost like in a flower dress is what I'm seeing this little girl. Like with white shoes. Like she dressed her up.
I don't know who this is.
It's her. This one. We shared a birthday and we were very close.
What do you have of hers? Who has her Bible? It feels like someone's got her Bible. And I don't know if she's happy about it. Because she's like, can you believe they took my Bible? They have my Bible. Like, I feel like someone took her Bible that she didn't necessarily want to have her Bible. Does that make sense?
I'm also hearing
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Is that what you're hearing?
The rosary. That's what I'm thinking about. Could be rose too. Like she used it as like a
I don't know. I don't think this lady went to bingo after church. To tell you the truth, she did not play like that.
Like almost like she used her rosary for like a bookmarker in her Bible. Something with a bookmarker in her Bible, like beads. I think it's a rosary. It was like two mama something.
There's a lot of people answering. I'm like looking for this. Like, I feel whoever has this Bible, she's not happy they have her Bible. So if you have someone's Bible that they gave it to you, that's not who this lady is for.
Her rosary laid on her Bible. That's the version too.
Yeah, this lady would have had a rosary. I have no doubt about that.
Like she used it as like a bookmarker, or like she laid it on top. I'm seeing the Bible.
Who has your? I mean, is it
her great aunts?
Her great aunt has the Bible.
No, her great aunt. She was saying was coming through. The woman you're talking. Who has your great aunts? Who has your great aunts? Her daughter has her Bible and her rosary.
Does she not have like a great relationship with her daughter? Because I don't feel that she's happy that this person has her Bible.
They didn't get along the best. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, can you believe she took my Bible? She took my Bible. Like, was her daughter like not like about religion? Like, I feel like she almost feels like she has no business having her Bible. Like, she doesn't even believe in this. Like, why does she have my Bible? Why would she even take that? Does that make sense?
Like, she doesn't use it. Yes.
Okay. Because like, she's not happy she took the Bible. What is she looking for? Okay. I think that's who this is for.
Yeah. No, for sure. All right, this one is for To Mama. So, just please hold all comments about getting a reading during a reading. Really, really appreciate it. This reading is for To Mama.
Is there something you want to ask her? Because she's like saying, well, come on now, just spit it out. Is there like a question you have?
Oh, what's
She's like, she just needs to spit it out. Like, this lady's kind of very matter of fact. She's not. She's like all business. Does that make sense to you? Like, she's all business. And that she's
very Southern.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know if I describe her as Southern or just like she's
like that Southern like personality. I guess is more what I like. Not like like that Southern person. Like I don't know. When I think of like church and
She said, I question daily what advice she'd be giving me. Yeah, but this feels like she's saying you got something specific. Like, you have something specific. Why is she showing me, like, I'm seeing, like, little, like, she have, like, black shoes, like, little black shoes, like, old shoes. Not like a new pair of, like, nice pumps or anything like that. These are, like, an old, like, what you'd see a church lady, you know, from, like, the 1970s or 60s, wear to church. These little black shoes. I don't know if that makes sense or what that resonates with, but she's showing me these shoes. She's like, look at these shoes. Look at these shoes.
Yes, marital issues. She faces an ideal. Say marital. Yeah, marital issues.
So maybe she's showing me shoes in the sense that you're walking in her shoes. Is that what these shoes are? I'm like trying to understand why she's showing me these shoes.
Boxes.
Her shoes are in boxes? I'm so confused now.
Yes.
Ugh.
So she's saying she has marital issues. That's what she's asking about.
She faced and I deal with.
And then you talked about the shoes. She said most are still in boxes.
Okay.
But there's a delay with them and us. So it's...
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm new to TikTok. I don't understand.
It's
all
not
of this
them
technology
delaying
stuff.
to us. We're delaying to them.
Oh, we're the problem. Okay.
Yeah. Stop blaming them.
Most are still. I feel like she's telling you no. Whatever you're asking her, she's like, no, why would you do that? If that makes sense. Like, no. I know, Zoe should be nice to her mom, right?
I'm gonna put you in a home.
Jeez, see what kind of treatment I get, people? Now you guys all know. You know what she's really like.
Perfect sense.
Yeah, she keeps saying no. And why does she do you take flowers to her grave? Like I see she's showing me like placing flowers on a grave. Like who's taking the flowers to the grave? Like I feel like she feels like it's a lovely gesture is the words I'm hearing. I feel like somebody takes flowers to the grave or
She keeps saying smell. What's with the smell? I don't know what the smell is, but she keeps saying smell to me. Every year on her birthday, I didn't this year, but kids have begged me to.
well, she's obviously telling you that you didn't bring her flowers.
It's funny they have the same birthday.
I think that she's saying, hey, Mom, where's my flowers?
It's funny they share the same birthday. That's funny.
That is funny.
I share a birthday with my dad, so I just think that's funny.
No coincidences.
No coincidence.
Yeah, I don't feel smelly. Did you say you smell flowers?
No, I said I get a
I'm
smell.
like, I don't smell flowers.
No, I don't know what the smell is, but she just keeps saying smell. Like, I don't know what that means. Like, it's like a house smell. Like, her house smelled like old people.
Mm-hmm. God.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, old people have a specific smell in their house, and it's
Apparently
like
Zoe can smell old people.
No, it's like an old, like grandma and grandpa's house has the same smell as grandma's house. It has the same smell. Like it smells like old house, like old people's house. Like, I don't know if that makes
Jeez.
sense, but that's a
Gosh, your
specific.
craziness.
Oh my god.
No.
Mothballs. Yes, Oliver stuff. Very floral scent. That could have been. I was gonna
Okay, that's what she's validating with that. Then.
Yeah.
She's bringing that. Yeah, she's validating. That's what she's doing.
But I also get asked.
Yeah, we're a circus. Sorry, guys. Welcome to
frequently
the.
get a
Shetler
floral
circus
smell. See, a
training.
floral smell. A smell.
So that she does that. She sends that. Yes.
See, I figured it out. I'm hilarious. I get my humor from you. Say a correct job.
Choked me up. I don't know if he cracked me up. He did something. Yeah, so I'm just trying to see if there's anything else she has to say. I feel like whatever it is you've asked her for, when she's saying no, that's what she's stepped forward to tell you. So hopefully that resonates with you. I feel like she stepped off now.
Yeah, I don't feel her.
I don't know if you pick up anybody else.
Oh my god. Got your old lady socks on. If everybody's wondering, my mom's got her old lady socks on. Her words, not mine. Okay. Oh, someone's coming through.
What did you say?
Someone's coming through. I don't know who it is. Someone's like knocking on my door. Someone's dad.
Dad?
Someone's dad. Not my dad. Unless he's dead. If so, you should go check on him. Go and defibrillate
Come
him.
down here if he's dead. Don't worry.
He'll be like, boo. He'll probably turn off all the lights and be like, why are my lights on?
That's for sure.
I mean, like that and like muscle cars.
He's with a little boy.
With a little boy, yeah. I was just felt someone little around him. Didn't know who. Like a dad who passed on with muscle, like he's like was really into muscle cars or had a muscle car, and a little boy's around him. Like Luke. Blue Luke.
I see like those little muscle shirts.
Could be the muscle, like I was hearing, like muscle shirts, like just that look, like the muscle car with the muscle shirts.
Yeah, like I see a photo like kind of like the 1970s, like where they got those like the shorts with the stripes on them. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like 70s shorts with like that's like the white shorts with the stripe on them.
Like the tube socks.
The tube socks.
I feel like there's a photo of this in front of like this muscle car.
See the little boy in the photo? Because I feel like
No,
the little
I feel like
boy's
the little
with
boy
them.
comes with him. I don't think he's in the photo.
He disappeared in 1976. Make for me, Joe. Yes.
Who disappeared in 1976? That's
Her
creepy.
dad. That's too many people. I gotta find something specific. Color of the car. Maybe blue. I was hearing like Luke, blue, Luke, like something. I'm not good with. Might have been blue. I'm hearing like a Lou. Might have been Lou. Something.
Yeah, this is like he's wearing like these old like 70s shorts. He's got like the white stripes down him. I see like the tube socks.
Muscle shirts.
Yeah, like the muscle shirt, like that 70s like shaggy hair. Like this is like there's a photo of this guy that this is in a photo and he's in front of like this muscle car.
It's almost like he's doing like this sort of thing, like showing his muscles.
Yeah, there's a photo of this. There's a picture of this person, like, and I almost feel like this might be an uncle.
Might be an uncle. I was getting dad. I could be wrong.
Did somebody lose a child? Because he's like, I got your boy. Like, I keep hearing, I got your boy. Does that make sense to somebody?
I have a photo of my pappy. He had over 200 old cars that he traded, but then Joe, I lost it.
Yeah, this person, he like keeps saying, like, there's a photo, like somebody has this photo or has seen this photo. I mean, this photo, should make sense. And that he's like saying, I got your boy. He's not saying like, I got your son. He's like, I got your boy.
And like in the photo, he's doing like one of these things. Like he's showing his muscles, like going like this or like that, like something. Or he's showing his muscles. Like in front of a car, in front of a muscle car.
Yeah, in front of a car.
Was he a bigger?
I almost like he might have had a dog. Like I keep like I'm hearing like junkyard dog. Like I don't know if that means something or if he had a dog. Like, but I feel like there was like this old muddy dog that he had. Like it's calling it junkyard dog. So I don't know if that. If he if that resonates with somebody, that someone called it he had an uncle or a male that called their dog like junkyard dog or something like that.
I'm hearing Blue. I don't know. Maybe call them Blue. Like, come here, Blue.
And Joe was like, yes, we had many dogs.
Yeah. I'm feeling Joe.
Like I feel like this was just a mutt he found, and it was like his best friend. Does that make sense? That is. Like all of these things should connect for somebody. It's
very specific.
Yeah, it's very specific. So and definitely I feel like all of these things would have to fit to know that we're with the right person here.
And it's with this one person. It's not like it's very like tunnel vision for me. Porky died a little bit before him. I keep hearing Blue. I don't know what Blue was going. Like I don't know if he called the dog Blue. Like come here, Blue. Like, you know what I mean?
It could be.
Yeah, I could be wrong on that, but I keep hearing Blue. Could have been the color of the car, his favorite color. I don't know. I keep hearing Blue.
He found a white Met and he kept him in the. I bet you this is who this
Joe.
is. This
yeah.
is Joe.
Yeah, this is Joe. All right, this one's for Joe.
Is resonating with her more than
everyone else.
That just pulled me. Yeah, like there's like this mutt dog that.
Yeah, and she said she lost a baby. So
yeah,
that would make sense.
This makes sense too.
Okay, this one is for Joe. So just please hold all comments about getting a reading during a reading. We really, really appreciate it.
That makes our lives easier and my brain hurt less.
It makes my mom's brain hurt less, which means she'll stay down here longer.
It's like already, oh my God, it's already the next day.
By like 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes into Wednesday.
All right, go back to junkyard dog.
Oh, just calm down. Colleen said LOL. I know, I get my humor from her. I made you crack up.
You make me die.
I went to the doctor today, and he said my DNA is backwards. So I said, and?
I've raised a retard.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh my God.
I keep seeing 111. Sorry for spamming, but I really feel like this message. Yeah, Joe, this one is for you.
I think this is you, Joe. I do. I think this is resonating with you the most, and I do. I think this is for you.
Yeah, I feel like Joe, this one's for you.
What's going on with her mom?
Something going on with your mom?
What is she like? I feel like there's a worry there or something.
Might have been your dad. I don't know why I was getting dad before. It's 11:11 now. Oh, it might have been 11:11.
It's 12:11 here where we're from.
Well, people are from all over.
I told Zoe I don't stay up after midnight, so.
My mother passed 8 yesterday ago. My mother.
8 years ago?
Yeah, 8 years
I'm
ago.
Guessing.
They both have passed on. something about the dad. Maybe that's why I was getting dad.
Was your mom really sick? Like, I feel like she was really sick, and I feel like almost like somebody took care of her. Was that you?
Take over.
I've been taking over the whole night. And Zoe Elizabeth. Yeah, like I feel like she was really like she was sick, and yeah, she showed me like someone taking care of her. So that was you who took care of her. She thanks you for that. She's like, she even would rub my feet. Like you rubbed her legs and feet. And she even would rub my legs and feet. Like she's showing me like you taking care of her like in a way that you were above and beyond. Like she's like she did so much. She above and beyond what anybody would expect. And I feel like she thanks you for that. And even like she's like even like you knew that she was not doing well and she was going to pass away. Like you kind of got to the point where you knew this was coming, it was going to happen, and things were not going well. That like she's it's like she really appreciated things, like almost like she didn't tell you in life that, and she should have, I guess is kind of what she's saying, because she's like saying like she did so much for me, she really did so much for me.
Almost like she could.
Oh, she was closer to your brother. I feel like it was just easier, is what she's saying. Like it was just easier to be closer to your brother. Like it wasn't that, like there, you know, it's not like you loved one child more than another or anything like that. She was like, it was just easier. He was just easier. So I don't know what that makes sense to you or what that means, but it just felt like it was easier for her. Like he was easier. Like that's what I keep hearing with that. Was that her brother that was passed away? Like the man in the 70s shorts and stuff? I'm trying to understand. He was the perfect child, I was the rebel. Because he kind of steps forward and he's like, I was there for her. And I'm thinking he's saying he was there for your mom. Like when your mom passed on, he was there to help cross her over, is what I'm feeling like. And okay, the man was in your father. Okay, I'm trying to put these connected.
That might have been why I was getting dad from her.
That might have been why you were getting dad.
It was
could be
on
that.
dad's
I'm the
side.
dad. That could be why you were.
Is something going on with her dad?
I don't know. I don't know if he's. I don't feel like he's passed. Like
I
on
feel
the
like he's
70
alive.
shows,
Is
he's
something
passed.
going on with her dad? Like something health wise? What's going on with his
I think
health?
the guy in the 70 shows is her dad, so I think he's passed too. You trying to confuse me?
I'm confused.
You trying to make
Why
him
was
crazy
her
here.
dad? I thought it was her uncle.
And so he's confused everybody. And now she's trying to confuse me further. Um, the 70s
Was my
shorts with my
father.
father, her husband.
Oh, whoops. My bad.
Yeah. You got somebody else.
Hmm.
Father overdosed in 2015. He was my best friend, but chose drugs. Okay. Maybe that's why he's a little crazy. I'm just trying to understand how these two are together.
That's her husband.
I know, Zoe.
I'm trying to help you.
You're the one that's confusing me.
Well, that's her husband.
Sorry, Zoe's rude tonight.
I'm not rude.
You are rude.
You raised the rudeness.
I did not raise the rudeness. That's not even true.
Oh, yes, you did.
You're interrupting me, and you're
Sorry.
making me not focus. So stop. Your father, I'm asking, like, do you want to apologize? Because I do feel like he kind of broke you in with the drugs. And he's admitting that. He's like, yeah, I broke her. I did this. But he's not really wanting to apologize. He's kind of saying that would go against the divine order of things. Like, to apologize would be against, like, divine order, divine intervention. I don't know how to describe this. It's like you're meant to go through things in life. When we come into life, there's certain obstacles that we're put here that we should overcome or go through or experience, and that it feels like that was part of something you were supposed to experience. And he's saying, like, how can I apologize for that? That was part of the divine order of things. That was part of the divine plan. So he's not really wanting, like, he's not apologizing for what he's doing, but he's sorry that you had to go through it to learn and experience what you needed to experience to put you in a place in life that you can move forward to.
He's not sorry for his actions.
Does that make any sense? I don't know if I'm, like, explaining this very well. It's kind of strange.
I appreciate it.
I don't know if that makes sense, though.
Does that make sense, Joe? I think that's what that means.
Did you tell your mom that you were like, I'm sorry I was a disappointment, that you were disappointing? Or that you disappointed her, you're sorry that you disappointed her, or that you didn't meet her expectations, maybe? Or I feel like you just felt like you never could. Like, I could never be what she wants me to be. I could never fill those shoes that, I felt like you felt like she set the bar really high. Does that make sense? Because she's telling me that you never really disappointed her.
I appreciate bad. Her sister was even mentioned it.
Yeah, she's saying now she's sorry, like, that you felt that, but you never disappointed her. You really didn't. That it's almost like she sees things a little clearer now than when she was here in life. I feel like she sees clearer. She has a stronger grasp. I don't know what the right word is. Sorry, I'm getting tired, folks.
Sight.
That, yeah, she has like more sight of it, and she's like saying to me, like, Amy, I raised a really good daughter. Like, she really is a good person. Like, she's very proud of you. She really is. And I think that's important for her to tell you, because she's like, I couldn't tell her that when I was here. I couldn't tell her that in life. And I feel like she's usually the phrase like my grandma would say, I'm kicking myself in the butt, that she didn't tell you that in life, and that you couldn't hear her say those words. But she is very proud of you, and that you need to know that. Like, it's important for her to let you know that you really never disappointed her.
She's saying beautiful boy. She was a beautiful boy. I don't know what that's about. I'm getting like beautiful boy.
I know, you can ask if she has a son, because that could
Do
be.
you have a son? Because like she's like telling me like she has such a beautiful boy. She has such a beautiful boy. Like a little boy. I almost feel like she's with him. I don't know.
I felt a little boy when the guy first came forward, the dad. So I don't know what the little boy is.
She's saying like you have a beautiful boy. But I almost feel like she's...
Who's the little boy?
Who's the little boy? Because I feel like she's talking about... Yes, lost a baby.
He's with them.
He's with them, and she's saying you have a beautiful boy. It's a beautiful boy.
Yeah, like when this all first started, your dad came in with, like, he was showing me this little boy with him.
I don't know if she knew.
Yeah, I feel like that baby's with them. I think that's when your dad came in. I think that's he came in with them.
Not sure if it was a boy or a girl. I feel like because she keeps saying boy, like beautiful boy. I think she's
Saying it was a boy.
She's trying to say that it was a boy. That's why you kept hearing blue. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I'm guessing that's probably like something that you've always wondered. Was it a boy? Was it a girl? And I think that's why your mom is saying that, like to let you know, and almost like a little gift of, it was a boy. You had a son. And I feel like that's who this little boy was that your dad came through in the very beginning, where I'm seeing this little boy that's kind of off, wasn't completely part of it, but was there. So I think they're just bringing him forward to let you know that it was a son, because I feel like that's something that you probably have always wondered.
I feel like he's more with the mom than the dad. I feel like he hangs out with your mom more. Like your mom holds him a lot. Like she's holding his hand right now. Like 2 or 3. I don't know if he passed away. Really? Will it be 2 or 3?
2 to 3 months, I think.
Yeah.
I think she lost him in utero. I don't think she ever knew.
No, I don't think she knew, but
I
I kept hearing like
2 to
2
3
or 3.
months.
I kept hearing 2 or 3.
I'm guessing 2 to 3 months in utero.
But that's probably why I was hearing blue.
Could
Usually
be.
blue and pink are my boy girl.
My neck is sore.
You want me to crack it?
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't see. Well, we could stop doing readings and just do a couple of questions. Like spiritual stuff. If you want to do that. Or if you want to.
Unless something resonates with you.
Thank you, ladies, for this. Yeah, she's with your son. He's a boy.
And like, you know, I've said this before too, like, you know, like when like we have relationships in life and things are weird here in life and in our human form or being, when people pass on, they don't take that with them. So like, you know, like I said, like with your mom, like she doesn't take anything like that was negative or things that were said here in life. That's her ego. That wasn't
Stays with your physical body.
Yeah, so it doesn't go with them. So you don't take any of that with you.
Do you want to stop doing readings and just do like normal questions and then see if something comes through? Let's see the life going from you.
Such a nut.
And see, there's a lot of people in here.
There's a lot of people. I was reading this one kind of stopped me here, the birthday. So I don't know who that was. The one who that your mom has a birthday coming up. They always come for birthdays, holidays, celebrations, weddings, funerals. A lot of times they're at. They never leave us. I mean, that's one of the big things. Like I always tell people, they don't leave us.
My 23, no.
And I guess is that you're just feeling her more. Sometimes when it gets closer to those events, that we just feel them more. They're more present. They're around more. They're, you know, sometimes they just are like poking you, like going, "Hey, I'm here." You know, my birthday's coming. It's kind of like a little, like I always tell Zoe, it's a nudge. I always say it's the nudge from the other side. So, you know, and when you get those feelings, do something for them. Like, you know, when I get that with my grandma, I'll go to the cemetery or I take flowers to her grave, even though I know she's not there. I mean, I know her spirit has moved on. But, you know, it's a way to honor them and to, I don't know, make ourselves feel better, you know, take a moment. You know, life is busy, it's crazy. So sometimes we have to take a moment and just, you know, appreciate the time that we did have with them and feel that, you know, and like I said, sometimes it's okay if you have tears. It's okay, you know, to feel sorry. It's okay to miss them. That's all part of being human. Yeah, the weight. There's somebody else that we read earlier that, I mean, the weight that we carry, like sometimes as human beings, like, you know, like I tell my kids, you know, it's like, imagine you have these suitcases and they're just full of baggage and like you want to keep carrying all this stuff around, and you know, like when they would have fights with their friends or, you know, this or that, and they're like, oh my gosh, so-and-so's mad at this person's mad at that person. And I'm like, what does that have to do with you? Why are you carrying that garbage? Why are you carrying that baggage? It's not yours. And sometimes, like, as you know, we have to take inventory and go, is this really mine to carry? Is this my garbage? Is this my doing? Is this my fault? Is there anything I can do to change it or lighten it or fix it? And if the answer is no to any of that, it's not our baggage.
It's like going through your fridge at the end of the month and going, that's expired, I gotta throw that out, that's expired, gotta throw that out. It's like you're not gonna keep expired milk.
And I feel like, you know, sometimes like we have to remind ourselves that this is not ours. This is not our garbage. This is not my baggage. This is not my stuff. That it's okay to set those to the curb and walk away from it or return it to who it came from.
Yeah, a lot of these types of questions. Someone said that they're a medium too, but they have a hard time connecting. But I was getting a lot of those questions last night.
Last night I wasn't with you last night.
Well, yeah, that's why I said I was getting questions. But
no,
I don't know if you had a different answer than I did.
I don't, as far as being a medium
Like
and connecting.
Like blockage.
The hard thing the thing I say with connecting, is finding time to settle your mind. That, I have like friends that'll call me up, hey, I need help, I need advice, I need like, I keep getting drawn back to this lady. I don't know where she went on here. I feel like she's just trying to tell me something. It's like it's hard to breathe.
V-Ron 030.
Yeah, I keep getting drawn back to that. What was I talking about?
Blockage and
Blockage.
like how to clear that.
I'll have people, they'll call me up in the middle of the day. Hey, can you read this, or can you feel this? Can you feel that? And sometimes I can't. I've got a million and one things racing through my mind. I've got tons of things going on. Even though you might be a psychic medium, doesn't mean that, we still have lives too, and we're busy. And it's often harder to connect when I'm busy and I'm in like the moment of things. I have to find time where I can settle my mind and I can focus. I think that's the best advice I can give to someone, like if you're trying to connect. I had another psychic medium once tell me, one of the best things too is sit in a tub of water. I mean, water's a great conductor. It helps, it helps relax you. It's a conductor. Sometimes it just kind of lets your mind open a little bit. So yeah, I mean, if you're a psychic medium and you're having problems connecting, sometimes you just have to kind of find a quiet place to allow yourself to connect, because you can't connect when you're thinking, okay, I got to make dinner and I got to get Joe's, homework done, and I got to do this, and I got, 14 other things on the list that I got to get done before, the next 2 hours. You're not going to connect well doing that. So find some quiet time for yourself and just really kind of just be in the moment and allow yourself to connect and kind of pencil that time out.
Do you do private readings?
I don't really do private readings.
You're just out here with me.
I get dragged on to TikTok with Zoe.
You love it. It was V-Room you were getting drawn to.
Yeah.
V-Room.
I feel like there's like this, with the one that is it V-Ron, I think. V-Ron. Is that you and your mom? Was that mom passed away? Her birthday's coming up. I don't know where you went. Sorry, I lost you in the comments.
There, yes, ma'am.
I feel like she's starting to slow down. Do you feel like you're just spiraling? Like, I feel like you got the pedal to the metal and you're just going, and I feel like you need to slow down. Does that make sense? Does that resonate? Because it just feels like you're just going, and you need to just slow down. And that's like what your mom is saying, like, slow down.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
So much work.
Yeah, like your mom. Let me do this to Zoe because it'll be fun. It's like your mom's grabbing you by the shirt, like pulling you back, just like that.
You gave me rug burn.
She's not even rug burn. But telling you, like, grabbing you, slow down. Like you need to come up for air. You need to find that time. And I know it feels like, oh my gosh, I can't. I barely have time to take a shower type feeling is what I'm getting with you. But you're going to have to, like, kind of put the brakes on here.
That kind of hurt.
If Zoe reports child abuse, nobody's seen anything. Got it?
I have a recording. I'm drowning like I can't breathe.
Yeah. And I feel like you're kind of running yourself into your ground, that you're just... like, okay, so your mom's like, I feel like that what she's telling me is that you're doing, stop that, weirdo.
It's my TikTok.
Not anymore. That your mom is like telling me that like, you're doing everything. You need to stop doing so much for everybody. Like it's like you had to learn to say no, if that makes sense. Like you're running yourself into the ground, and you need to stop. Because there's no end to it, and that's what she's saying. There's no end to this. There's no end. She just keeps doing it and running yourself into the ground, and it's just
Oh, now you need me to read the comment.
No, I don't. If I get down here really low, I can see stuff. So yeah, like you just, does that make sense? Like, I mean, do you even, sorry, Avery. My other daughter just walked in. I feel like you have like a couple of friends. Like I feel like there's a male that that ask a lot. Like you do a lot for this person. And I don't really know that it's a romantic interest. I feel like there's a particular male that it just seems like he sucks you dry. And you don't know how to say no, you don't know what to do with it, and you just need to cut him off. You just need to cut them off, cut the cords. It's not good for you.
Get the hooks.
No, it's not good for you.
Energy
And
vampire.
does that make sense? Does this male make sense to you? That
Don't worry, I'll come and read the comments for you. Lawson Scheller, hey mom, can we get McDonald's tomorrow morning?
he did not. That little turd.
That's Lawson.
Oh my God.
But yes, ma'am.
Sorry, my son just went on my daughter's TikTok asking me if I can go get McDonald's breakfast for him tomorrow morning. That really just happened, people.
What about the new relationship? We're gonna give him a yes or a no. You can't leave him hanging.
Lawson, you're supposed to be in bed because you have a driver's ed test tomorrow.
What about the new relationship is what she asked.
I'm totally lost now.
Well, I
just totally disrupted my whole thing here.
What about the new relationship?
The new relationship.
So is that yes?
I'm just like, I
Lawson, if I drive you, I'll take you.
I live a circus. I live a circus here. I feel like he's going to bring balance in your life. I feel like this person helps balance things. I think he helps in that sense that he tells you to slow down. Like I feel like he's telling you, like, you can't do all this stuff for people. You got to stop. Like, I feel like he's going to be that kind of voice in the back of your head that's telling you to stop. Like, stop doing all this. You're making yourself crazy doing it.
It's almost like it'll put a strain in the relationship.
I don't know that I feel that.
I feel like later down the road, if she keeps going down, that's what I heard. Strain in something.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, he's a voice of reason. Exactly. He's kind of he's pumping your brakes.
Like, it's not like they'll break up or anything. It's just gonna be a little bit of a disconnect, like piece by piece, little by little. I don't know.
I think you're feeling like you're going to make choices between him and these people that are like an energy vampire, that they just suck you dry. And there's people that you come across in life. I mean, I'm sure like a lot of people in here have had that. Like you just have that one friend that, oh my God, they always have drama. They always have garbage. They always have stuff going on, and they're always coming to me, and you're always trying to help them, and you're helping them and helping them and helping them, but they don't listen. And then they do other things, and there's more drama and there's more garbage. And he's going to be the voice of reason, like to tell you to stop it. Like you got to knock it off. I don't need readers. Jeez.
Thought you were about to smack me. So I have to let go of that friend and truly do for myself for a change.
I think you need to. I don't necessarily know that you need to let go of a friend.
Arm's length away.
I have a hard time with like letting go of a friend, and I wouldn't tell you to walk away because I don't think you're able to. Tell you the truth, I don't think you're going to be able to do that. But I think you need to set boundaries. I think you need to know, like, you know, when, you know, you're out to dinner with this new guy and they're blowing up your phone, you don't answer it. You keep them at a distance. You got to protect yourself. You've got to know when you can't. Like, and sometimes that's the hardest part, and I think in life in general, is to know when I can't. Like, okay, you know, I'm with this person right now. I'm with my boyfriend. I'm at dinner. I'm not answering your phone call. Like, this is just nonsense. Quite honestly, I don't know too many adult people, like, in my life. They don't call me 76 times because they need to tell me about their drama. Because quite honestly, they know I'm not going to answer it then. So yeah, like I think you're going to have to put that friend at a distance. I think you're going to have to kind of set the boundaries. And I think once you start doing that, it'll be better. I think actually your friendship will be better with that person. Because right now you're kind of like the doormat that they just come and dump their garbage at your front store, you know, at your front door, and they just leave it there, and you're just always left to clean it up. And I think when they realize, like, hey, I'm not going to let you dump your garbage in my front yard, they're going to stop doing it.
It'll be more two-sided versus one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like I feel like you guys do have a friendship both ways, and he does care about you, but it's very one-sided. Like, he calls you when he needs you, but then you call him, and it's like, oh, I'm busy, sort of thing. That's kind of the vibe I'm seeing Kayla and Avery.
I was just looking for her response. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Looks like she's responding to somebody.
Thank you for all the gifts, Lugo. Go follow Lugo. He is also a medium. He's awesome. He's the real deal for Sherzies.
Hi, Lugo. I don't know you, but I'm Zoe's mom.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Yeah, so hopefully you take that and know that your mom is like she's on the other side and she's pulling you back and just kind of telling you to slow down and kind of take life in a little bit. Don't, you know, I tell my kids all the time, you know, life it's not a race, it's a journey, and you know, a journey isn't how fast can we get to the end. So, you know, slow it down a little bit for yourself and, you know, kind of take in, you know, some new things and definitely, you know, explore this new guy. I think that's a good thing for you. I think he's a good voice of reason for you for sure. And I'm pretty sure your mom put him in your path.
I can see her and feel her doing it. If the restriction of my breathing is clear now. Like
yeah, you gotta, you know, sometimes we all have, you know, and we're all guilty of it. Sometimes we need to kind of come up for air and put life into perspective and set our boundaries. I mean, boundaries are huge.
Yeah, you can only be underwater for so long.
Yep.
Like, I can take a full deep breath.
Good. And honestly, and the more you do it, and the more you set these boundaries with this person that just comes in all the time, just sucking you dry, you're going to get better and better at it, and you're not going to feel that anxiety. It's going to go away. So, yeah, just take some time for yourself. I really feel like that. I mean, has this guy that you've been talking to, I feel like there's like a weekend getaway that's been brought up or talked about. Do that. Shut your phone off and do that. That your mom's like, you need to do that.
Like a good weekend away.
Go recharge yourself. Go allow, it's almost like, yes, allow yourself to do this. Like, and she's like, the world's not going to stop turning because you don't answer a phone call or you don't run to someone's rescue. We just talked about it. So yes, do this. She wants you to do this. She wants you to go on this trip or wherever, like a weekend getaway. I don't think it's anything really extravagant. Like, here where we're from, everyone's like, oh, we're going up north for the weekend. That's our gig here in our state. But, so I that's what I feel like. It's just like a little weekend getaway, just to get away for a couple of days. I think that'll do wonders for you too as well. So she's kind of pushing you for that one. Like I said, they see everything, they hear everything. I just read that, like I keep seeing that, like, am I gonna pass my exit exam next month? I feel like you've been studying like crazy. This person on the other side saying, oh my gosh, she's never stopped studying. So I don't know what exit exam you're taking, but I feel like you're really prepared for it, if that makes sense.
No surprises.
Who said that? I don't even know. Where did you read it? What are you reading?
No, I meant on the exam. No surprises. Like, it's like he studied. It's not like, some random question about the Vietnam War will be on there when he's learning about medical stuff. You never heard that expression? Like, no surprises on the test?
Not really.
Oh my God. How long have you been out of school?
A long time.
Well, duh. Yeah, that's a thing teachers say, like, no surprises on the test. Like, everything you've learned throughout the course will be on the test.
Well, you're missing all the comments because you just keep talking too much.
Well, I'm tired. It's my TikTok.
I'm sorry, I don't know where your comments went because she won't stop talking.
I'm about to mute you.
Somebody with law school. I don't know if that was a person or not. There's too many comments. It's making my eyes hurt so much.
Exit exam.
I don't know what the exit exam. What is the exit exam for? We're confused on what this is. Law school, nursing school. I almost feel like more nursing. Like there's something in the medical field. I feel like.
Well, an exit exam is medical.
It's my nursing exit exam. Okay.
And I'm scared.
Oh, you're gonna be fine. I really think you'll be okay.
Like I said, no surprises on that test. No surprises.
No, and I feel like your loved ones on the other side, like she's been preparing like crazy. Like you're good. You're gonna be okay. Take a deep breath. Sometimes that's the best advice we can give each other is just take a deep breath. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm. There's only so much studying you can do. I know, trust me.
Coming from the college child.
I'm done. Are you done? That's fine. Because I'm tired. And I gotta get Lawson's McDonald's in the morning.
But you're the one who told them, I don't even know why Sammy you're asking for McDonald's.
In the morning, before No, he's saying in the morning before he goes to driver's ed, he would like to go to McDonald's for breakfast. Duh.
That's one of those things that. Spirit numbers. Do you know much about that? That's a good thing to top on.
I would just say Google it. I don't know all of them by heart.
Yeah,
I know.
you can Google that. That's true. There's a lot.
Yeah, you just Google the number and then put angel number after it and it tells you the meaning. But usually if you're seeing repeating numbers, it's a sign. Look, I got 43 new messages because you jacked it up.
Sorry. I break the TikTok.
You did break the TikTok the first time you came on. And then you broke it again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Are you going to bed? Or I can leave you with the phone and TikTok and you can...
I know, I'm good. Okay. Who's the person that was hurting, though? That makes me feel sad. Somebody said, please, I'm hurting. Messages from my dad. Please, I'm hurting. Do you guys hear that one? Emily Cofiro.
No.
I feel like her dad passed away really recently. I did something with the filter. Just showing my true dark circles. Emily, who had like the dad just passed. The dad has passed away.
Yes.
He passed away recently. I feel like it was really recent. I don't feel like he's been over a long time.
Sudden. Show.
Hello from Ohio. We're neighbors. Yes, sudden. He's over. I mean, I'm trying to it's hard when they're. Sometimes I have a harder time when people are newer to the other side. Sometimes connecting to them. Zoe says when they're fresh. He's on the other side, and I feel like he's made it. He's okay, and I feel like that's one of the biggest things that you're looking for is he okay? That you just don't know. You don't feel like you're seeing signs, is what I'm hearing. She doesn't think she you don't feel like there's signs. You don't you. It's almost like you're looking for something bigger than what he's capable or what he's sending for right now. Does that make sense that you're
Butterflies? I
don't know what you showed. What'd you do to that? How can you even eat that before bed? That would make my stomach explode. Butterflies. Do you think that he sends butterflies? Is that
I
what you
just
felt?
said butterflies. You don't listen very well.
Not to you.
But kill a butterfly.
I don't know where she went now. I'm lost her.
I could be wrong. I'm so tired.
She hasn't seen any butterflies, Zoe.
Well, for some
Zoe's wrong. One of the things about being a medium, you can always be wrong. I always say that. I can always be wrong. I can always do that. I feel like he sends you signs. There's just not, you're looking for this big, huge thing to happen. Your moderator, Jen, is saying she's so sorry for earlier. I don't know what you're sorry for. I don't know what happened. I'm not good about watching the comments. That makes my eyes hurt. But yeah, I feel like you're just looking for something significant. You're I just want this huge sign. And I don't feel like he sends big things. And I don't think he was that way in life either. I don't think he ever was like over the top stuff.
I think someone else's dad sent him a butterfly.
What'd you say?
Someone else's dad is sending him butterflies.
I don't know. I don't know who that is. I feel like it's much smaller scale for him. I really think maybe more so that do you notice that there's coins in your path a lot. I feel like I feel more coin from him than I would like butterflies and stuff. So if that makes sense.
I got chills. Ooh.
Now everyone's talking about butterflies, Zoe.
Well, see, a message is meant for more than one person.
Well, maybe that could be. Butterflies are often sent by our past, our loved ones.
Also, I hit a butterfly with my car today.
You ran over a butterfly with a car?
No, I was driving and the butterfly flew into my windshield. Because I was like, oh, that's a pretty butterfly. And like, boom.
Oh my gosh.
And then just splat now. I feel so bad.
I don't see the lady I was talking to. I don't know where she went. Emily, that's where there she is. Nothing's, I haven't seen really that stood out to me. And sometimes it doesn't seem like it stands out to you very, like sometimes, like I said, you see a dirty coin on the ground and you pick it up, and when you really look at the coin, like, oh, that's my dad's birth date, or that's there's something significant to it. So what seems like a small thing actually can mean something.
Something that makes you go,
Yeah, apparently Zoe does run over butterflies now.
Just the one time.
That's a new thing for me to find that out.
Well, if someone was sending me a butterfly, then they should
Passing was sudden and unexpected. I'm devastated. It's hard. Death is never, like, I tell a lot of people this, like when they talk about death, I mean, it's part of life. With every birth, there is a death. It's just part of life. It's what it is. And, at some point we always, that we know that there's always going to be a goodbye at some point, to our loved ones and for ourselves eventually. It's just part of life. I can tell you he's on the other side. I do feel like he's okay. He made it. And there's a female that's with him there. I feel like this is his mom. I feel like it's a motherly figure that was there. I don't feel like he suffered. I don't have any of those bad feelings. But yeah, I feel like this female was there when he passed away, that she was there, like, and that's, I've said that before too, is that, we're born alone, we do not die alone, that there's always somebody there when we pass away. Nobody dies alone. I don't know if it's, I don't know if your great grandma, I almost feel like this was, I guess his mom, be your great grandma. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's really late for me. She was there when he passed away. I mean, like I said, even when we think it's fast and sudden and, oh my gosh, they were gone in a blink, they were gone in an instant. And that's how I feel like this was with your dad. Like nobody, like it was like, what, he's gone? Like you couldn't even, it's almost like your dad saying you couldn't even comprehend it. Almost like you had to keep hearing it to start to believe it. Like you couldn't comprehend it is what he's saying to me, if that makes sense. But yeah, he did is what he's saying to me, if that makes sense. But yeah, but yeah, he,
does it say lost connection?
No.
It says good connection?
Yeah, it's still going. I think so. No, it's,
You're good.
yeah, it's like he was just gone, and like nobody, like you're just, like I said, I feel like the emotion I'm getting with it is like, what are you talking about? Like that's like you couldn't believe it was even true. Like it didn't even make sense to you. If that hopefully that's resonating with you, because that's the feeling he's giving me, is that it didn't even make sense to her. But I can tell you this: he was not alone when he passed. His mom was there waiting for him, and just keep thinking why. Why is a tricky question. Sometimes, like I tell my kids, sometimes we never know the answer to the whys. It just is, I say this to a lot of my friends. Sometimes it is what it is. And that's kind of how the vibe I'm getting with this is just, it is what it is. And it happened. And that, asking why isn't going to help anything. It's not going to solve anything. It's not going to fix anything. And I don't think your dad was that kind of person that would ask those things. Like, I feel like he's like kind of stepping forward and saying the why doesn't matter. Like, he's like, what matters is what time I spent with you here. Like that's where your focus should be. You shouldn't wonder why. Like, think about whatever relationship you guys shared. That's what you need to remember about me. Don't think about the why. It's kind of strange. I don't know if that makes sense. They're with us all the time. I mean, we kind of had funny conversations last time about that. Like, they're with us all the time. Sometimes when we don't need them there, like I don't need my invisible friends while I'm in the shower, but sometimes they're there. And they see everything in our lives. They're so present. And I think that's one of the things I say all the time, is that they are always present with us. They're always with us. They're always loving and supporting. They're our biggest cheerleaders on the other side. That's just what they do. It's how it is. So, I mean, yes, he's there. He knows what's going on in your life. He sees you. He's present. He's there. But I feel like whatever went on with his death, that there's some oddities or something that went on. I don't want to really go into a lot of detail about it, but you don't keep questioning why. He's like, you just just kind of focus on what, who he was, and remember him in that way. That I was trying not to say that, but that's not how he wants to be remembered. So, think about, things when they weren't that bad. Like, and like I told Zoe, I said, sometimes it's kind of touchy, because like, when we're reading somebody, you see how they died, or they present how they died to you. And, we're in a public chat room. Sometimes I don't want to say that somebody overdosed or somebody committed suicide, or, because I try to respect people's families, and, this is somebody's loved one. This is somebody that was dear to them, and, that they cherished, and this was a human being. So I try to be respectful of that sometimes when I see something that I don't really want to necessarily share in a public forum, but hey, if you guys want to share that, that's okay, but I try to be respectful about that.
I usually ask.
But yeah, like that's why like I keep like kind of saying, like, your dad, he doesn't want you to remember him like that. He wants you to remember him in times that things were better.
Sometimes you're not meant to.
Yeah, I just keep thinking, why didn't I see the signs? He's saying he's really good at hiding them. He's like, I was really good at hiding it. So I don't think you missed anything. I think he deceived a lot of people with it. I don't think a lot of people knew what was going on, or if they knew, I don't think they knew to the extent that things were going on. He's kind of saying I was really good at hiding things. That's just kind of how it was. But I mean, he certainly doesn't want to be remembered like that. So that's why I think he keeps coming back to the, remember me, remember who I was, remember, good things, good times, good moments. Don't focus on the death is kind of what I'm getting from him. And I do feel like, I don't know if you have questions about this, but it was an accident. It was not intentional. I don't know if somebody said that or something went around, rumors or something like that. This was an accident. This was not intentional. Yeah, just know that he did not intend for that to happen, and it was an accident, and he's with you now, and just from a different, and spiritually from a different way. You're welcome, Emily. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of peace in that, and knowing that he didn't do anything intentionally, and he was good at hiding things. So, remember your dad in ways that were good, and, that, kind of soften the blow of losing him.
All right, guys. I gotta go to bed.
It's past Zoe's bedtime.
It is past my bedtime. Well, past your bedtime, too.
It is past my bedtime.
It's past both our bedtimes. Times 2.
I know. Double time.
Alright, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for everybody that joined. Thank you for all the gifts. I really, really appreciate it. I don't know if I'll be live again tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow, so that's not fun. But thank you, everybody that joined.
Thank you for everybody for following Zoe's TikTok. She loves doing it. She loves helping people and sharing her insights with people. And in the moment she's not on TikTok, she's constantly asking me questions and trying to learn and grow and achieve better things too for you. Help, reconnect you guys with your loved ones and, spirits and spirit guides and whatnot. So.
Is that something nice you said about me?
I did say something nice about you.
Oh my gosh. Well, first you strangle me. Then everybody, I think there's a mark. I feel it.
There's no mark.
There is a mark.
No.
Alright, bye guys. Sending everybody love and light.
Yeah, love and light to everybody. Good night.
Good night.